Hey everybody, so today I wanted to take a look at some stem changing verbs that take place in the present tense. These are also known as boot verbs, and I'll explain that in just a second. But specifically, I want to look at verbs where there's a change to a UE. So what I mean by this is if you were to have a set of flashcards or a textbook and you were looking at the back and you look up, say, the verb dormir, it'll probably say something like dormir, and then in parentheses, maybe O-UE, like that. And dormir, of course, means to sleep. And I'm going to explain what this O-UE means right now. So what that means is that in the present tense, the O is going to change to a UE in 4 different places. So let's take a look at that right now. So the reason that these, well, actually I'll explain the boot verb thing in a second. So in the first, on all of them on the left, the yo form, the to form, the el, ella, usted form down here, and then the ellos, ellas, ustedes form over here on the right, that change is going to take place. So these ones are going to start with D-U-E-R-M, 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 and then one more over here, D-U-E-R-M. And then you're going to add your endings to it. So hopefully we've learned how to conjugate IR verbs. All right, we take off the IR and you add our new endings to them. So for the O form, that's going to be duermo. So I sleep is duermo. The to ending for an IR verb is an ES. We've got duermes. The he, she form is duerme. And then the ellos, ellas, ustedes form is duermen, meaning they sleep. So the top right, the nosotros, is going to be dormimos. That change is not going to take place. And then the vosotros is going to be normal as well, just be dormis. So the reason that we might call this a boot verb is because I could make a shape around these ones where the change takes place that kind of looks like a boot. That's why they're called boot verbs. The reason they're called stem changing verbs is because when I remove this IR from the verb, this part that's left over, the DORM, that's called the stem. And you'll notice that the stem is changing in these 4 right here, hence stem changing verb or boot verb. So that's what that means. I'm going to go ahead and do another one for you as well. Let's see if I can clean, there we go the whole thing. Okay, so let's do another one, but this time we'll do an ER verb. So we've got the verb poder. Poder means to be able to, and if you were to look this up in your textbook or whatever, probably say O dash, oops, let's undo that because that is not right. So it'll say O dash UE. Oh, maybe at the beginning of the year in Spanish 1, your teacher teaches you the phrase puedo ir al baño for may I go to the bathroom or can I go to the bathroom. But if they haven't taught you that, that's okay. So like normal, we'll take this ER off. What's left is the stem, and the stem is going to change from an O to a UE in those 4 positions. Remember where I have the boot right here. So this is where that will take place. So this one will start with P-U-E-D, and that'll take place in all the ones inside of the boot. And then the ones outside of the boot will not have that change. It'll just be P-O-D, P-O-D. Okay, and now just keep in mind that this is an ER verb, unlike the last verb, dormir, which was an IR verb, so the endings will be a little bit different. Not all of them, but some of them. So the O form is puedo for I can or I am able to. Do form is puedes. The he, she form is puede. The ellos form is pueden. And then the nosotros will be podemos. And then the vosotros will be podes with an accent mark over that E right there. Let's do another one. We're going to do this time an AR verb, and this verb is jugar. Jugar means to play, and if you were to look that one up, it would say U-UE. Sorry about my phone. I keep getting messages. I'm super popular today. So why don't you pause the video if you can really quick and see if you can conjugate this verb, and I'll start writing them down for you in about 5 seconds. So pause the video if you want to just have this practice. Okay, here come the conjugations. So for the O form, it'll be J-U-E-G-O, juego. That means I play, because jugar means to play. The to form will be juegas. Notice the ending is an AS, because this is an AR verb. So we've had an ER, an IR, and an AR verb now. The to form is juega. The ellos form will be juegan. And then the nosotros, remember this is outside of the boot, so that change will not take place, and we'll have jugamos. And then the vosotros will be jugáis. Just like that. So that's what a stem changing verb or a boot verb is. There are a load of them in Spanish. There are other types as well where the E can change to an IE or the E can change just to an I. I do have videos on those as well. I'll try and put a link in the description of the video if you want to see how more of these work. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video. Hasta luego.